Hello students, and welcome to week 6 of the Virtual Science Fair. I hope you have had fun performing your experiment and have taken some great pictures and video. Now it's time to organize your data and interpret your results. Now that you have your data, let's organize our information into charts and graphs. When you begin to create your charts, ask yourself, what would be the best way to organize your information? Did you have multiple experiments? Do you need to average each of the data charts? Would it be better just to document points of data? Or maybe it would be beneficial to simply compare the dependent variable and the independent variable. So, what should you include in your charts? The first thing to include is a title. Make sure that this title accurately represents the data chart. The judges should know what they are about to look at just by reading the title. Next, include your independent variables and dependent variables. Of course, you also want to include all of the data you recorded throughout your experiment. And don't forget to include any necessary dates. Let's look at an example. The title is My Plant Experiment. The independent variable is the height of the plant in centimeters. The recorded data is underneath each manipulated plant, and the appropriate dates are in the column to the left. Once you create your data charts, you can easily convert these into readable graphs. But remember, the amount of graphs you include is not as important as how well each graph represents your data. For example, let's look at this graph with the results of a hotel guest's overall satisfaction. Can you tell whether or not the customers were satisfied? Probably not. This graph is very confusing to read. How about this graph? It has the exact same information, but it's a different kind of chart. Can you tell if the customers were satisfied? I know I can't. But how about this chart? This chart allows you to easily see the age group of the customers and their overall satisfaction. If you need help creating data charts and graphs through Microsoft Excel, ask your teacher to show you the how-to video on the VSF web page. Once you have organized your data into charts and graphs, you can now interpret your results and write your conclusion. Did you prove or disprove your hypothesis? What do these results mean for science and society? Was there anything that could have caused error in your results? Sometimes it can be very discouraging if your results disprove your hypothesis. Don't let it get you down. Even negative results give you great information, and it still means you did a great experiment. So, by the end of this week, you should have all of your data organized into charts and graphs, and you should have your conclusion completed. You have done such a great job so far. Keep up the great work, and make sure to watch our next video tutorial on creating your virtual presentation.